What is it about zoos that continues to enrapture us? And why have they developed in numerous civilizations independently all over the world? Zoos hold the potential to vastly sway public opinion about the animal world. So, what are they doing with this power? And what are they really telling us? When I interviewed people on their opinions about zoos, I first asked them what words came to mind when they heard the word zoo.
I think of wild.
Trees, flamingos.
Crazy people and putting animals in little cages.
Cages, feces. I think so. Zoos are horrible.
Prison, animal incarceration, wrong place at the wrong time. My baby never did nothing to nobody. That's what I think.
If people hold such profound negative associations, then why do they go see zoos in the first place?
They're open early and kids like them.
I think it's fun to look at animals.
Education.
I guess like using it as like a visual learning tool for like kids and people, just like being able to see what they're learning in front of them as opposed to like in a book, making it more like interactive.
So I think, yeah, I like zoos. I think there should be zoos everywhere. It's inspiring in every way.
Mostly for children or people who haven't seen these animals up close and learning to appreciate different types of life.
The zoo is plagued by moral ambiguity, and the media just makes it look like it's just, oh, the animals hanging out. Oh, we need to save them. They're endangered.
When I was 12, I gained the opportunity to volunteer at the local zoo. During my breaks from working with the other animals, I would visit the resident wolf pair, Luna and Nico. Unlike the screaming and whining children beside me who forced upon the wolves their presence, I allowed them their space, and after countless quiet visits, they grew to remember me. And what I received in return for my patience was what very few zoo visitors ever experience. Luna and Nico passed by all the screaming children and stopped where I stood. They began to whine and lick their lips in submission. After realizing their acceptance of me, I tried to play with them, running from one end of their cage to the other. They followed, leaving the howling and screaming children in awe. These relationships between humans and animals bypass man's need to possess. I was finally able to see the potential of zoos.
When somebody on the outside beats their wife, they go to jail. But we don't interview chimpanzees to find out which ones beat their wives to put them in the zoo. So a zoo looks like a jail, but in a human society, you have to do something to go there. And in an animal society, you just have to be at the wrong place at the wrong time to end up there. So the point is that prisons are punitive for people, but they're entertaining. You know, they're a form of human entertainment when it's an animal.
If we're not taught how to relate to animals through other institutions, then zoos exist as the gatekeepers to that education. So what are we learning when we see them in cages?
The fact that they're living in like fake homes and fake representations of like wildlife, it's weird to me. It's not natural.
Whether it's really educating people about animals or whether it's purely spectacle.
There should be a part of the zoo where we put people in cages and let the animals walk around and poke at them and decide whether or not to feed them.
Why are there so few solid arguments fully praising or condemning zoos? Perhaps it is because zoos at their essence are morally ambiguous, and that we cannot clearly define a relationship with the animal world.